All right, so there's been a lot of explaining. In day 2, I'm just going to try to run through stuff. Early on in the game, the turns can be short. As you can see, we just wasted a lot of time trying to get into a king's tomb, and we failed. So let's see how day 2 goes. We get 4 actions when we break camp. You unhide. I'm going to go ahead and try that king's tomb again, by golly. I've already spent 2 turns on it, so naturally I want to keep spending turns. There's no sunken cost fallacy here. All right, there's 2 hits. Looking good so far. We just need 2 more. Normally you would mark these if you're playing with additional players because you track them over successive actions, but we're playing alone. I can remember 2 hits. And there's 2 more. We just need, you know what, I am going to go ahead and burn this fate. Should I spend another turn? Yeah, let's burn this fate. All right, so the King's Tomb gives us a couple of things. It gives us the place, or we can use it as a forest card. You can get rid of it and instead draw a title, which is what this little crown shows you, and then that sits over here in your rumors. But we're not going to do that because we need the forest card, we need the place, and we're going to get 3 gold, which is important because we need 5 gold every time we level up. So I tend to arrange my gold in little rows of 5. I'm not going to bother hiding when we go into the open heath because plains are relatively friendly. Watch this bite me in the butt here. Okay, let's roll the plains. Plains, the color for them is blue, and that is because you are most likely to meet strangers, to draw a stranger. The majority, not the majority, but the highest number of cards in here are strangers. There are also items, quests, and enemies. And then strangers, when you defeat or befriend or overcome them, they can get you allies. The idea being that I think the stranger turns into an ally. So we find here in the plains an event, a fatality, discard a stranger from play. Now, if we'd had a stranger rumor, that wouldn't have mattered because these are rumors, these are not in play. If you have assets, those are in play, but you would never have a stranger in play. So if there had been a stranger out on the map, there isn't, we just have a quest, that stranger would have died by this fatality. So that did nothing, which is fine by me. Now we're going to spend an action making our power gauntlets, not a rumor anymore, but an asset. So we now have 4 points of combat, and we're ready to go punch things. And that was day 2. Let's see what happens in the evening. Veil of Fog. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a pain. The Veil of Fog is a weather card, so it's going to stay in play right here. Actually, first we gloom the appropriate territory, in this case the Green Meadows. The Green Meadows are right here. They're a plain. And now this is going to stay in play for 3 turns. So I'm going to put these little hourglass icons on here. These are not fate like they are here. These are turns, which makes perfect sense to me. By the way, this is an action icon. This is a fate icon. Why isn't this an action? Because actions take time. I disagree with that. So every night we remove one of these, on the 3rd night it's out of there. Until the Veil of Fog lifts, we can only move 1 space a turn. So we make camp, a fog descends, and that is day 2.